then indeed the face of the earth and the back of this earth is better than its stomach. In other words, to live in this world will be much better than to die. وَإِذَا كَانَ أُمَرَاؤُكُمْ شِرَارَكُمْ. However, when the time comes, when your leaders are most corrupt people of the time, and at the same time the most rich people of the community become the most stingy people of the time, and your issues are not dealt with mutual agreement, they are left exclusively for women to decide. I hope I'm not discriminative in saying this, especially when the sisters are around today. Neither was our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was. For as long as this will continue, all the matters are left with the women to take the decisions. चलो घर का पेंट रंग रोगन तो उनके हवाले है ही है, लेकिन घर के मॉर्गेज के सिलसिले में भी जब तक कि वो उफ न करे न लिया जाए, और जब वो कह दे तो ले लिया जाए। बच्चों की शादी के सिलसिले में भी उन्हीं तक मामले मौकूफ रखे जाएं। इसी तरीके पर उमरा की ये हालत हो जाए कि सबसे बददियानत, सबसे ज्यादा गैर अमानतदार, सबसे ज्यादा खयानतदार, बेदीनदार, सबसे ज्यादा यही लोग जो है वो ओहदे पर आ जाएं, और सबसे ज्यादा मालदार आदमी सबसे ज्यादा बखील साबित हों। अल्लाह के रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम said, then people living in the world will no more continue to relish living in the world. They would rather die than live in this world. आज अगर पूरी दुनिया का जायजा लिया जाए, none of us is relishing life. There was a time when elderly people used to give us du'as. May Allah give you a long life. ये बहुत बड़ी दुआ कहलाई जाती थी कि अल्लाह तुम्हें लंबी जिंदगी दे। जिंदगी का एक लुत्फ होता था, लोग जीना पसंद करते थे। आज मैं और आप देख रहे हैं हर एक आदमी जिंदगी से तंग नजर आ रहा है। No more this is taken as a dua, may Allah give you a long life. अगर किसी को दुआ दे दो, वो फौरन यही कहता है कि दुनिया में ज्यादा रहकर मुझे क्या करना है, कितने लंबे अरसे तक मुझे दुनिया में कैद रखोगे। आज यही हालत की वजह क्या? तीन वजह। Neither are we having our politicians as our best people. Neither the rich men folk and the women folk are digging deep into their pockets to help out the poor and the needy. We don't see the balance between the rich and the poor. The 5 daily salats standing in one row, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're black or white, whether you're healthy or wealthy, was to break these barriers in the community and the society. In Ramzan, the payment of zakat and the payment of sadaqatul fitr was to break these barriers between rich and the poor. If you were sharing the fast in the month of Ramadan in one single row, there is no reason why you should not stand in a single row on the day of Eid. And there should be no differentiation between the rich and the poor. Today the poor should be looked just as prosperous as the rich people. In order to break this, we see this many teachings and a very high and sophisticated spiritual teachings of Islam and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where these barriers have been broken down. Where are the rich people? Look at the situation of the rich people, how they are hoarding the wealth to their own selves. Look what Quran says. One of the biggest diseases in our community within the rich people today. And when I say rich people, I'm not talking about the millionaires. Looking at our situation, let us class ourselves as rich. Allah ने मुझे और आपको इस मुल्क में क्या नहीं दिया? हम भी मालदार हैं, इसी कैटेगरी में मैं और आप भी आते हैं. The biggest disease amongst the rich people is we have become over too selfish. हर एक आदमी की ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नज़र कहाँ तक जाती है? मैं, मेरी बीवी, मेरे बच्चे. हर एक आदमी रात दिन इसके लिए एक कर रहा है, खून पसीना एक कर रहा है, सिर्फ अपने लिए, बीवी और बच्चे, इससे ज़्यादा आगे उसकी नज़र नहीं. Me, my wife and my children. This is how far we go to. And Islam believes this as a very infectious disease.